Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jay Barino, and this is Starcraft Mass Recall. This is the second of the two hidden Terran missions that were removed from the official campaign of the game, but were kept on the disk. So people were able to extract them, and they were included in Mass Recall.
I've monitored Confederate satellite data as you requested. Confederate forces are still mobilizing for their counterstrike. Arcturus has called for a quick roundtable before continuing with our assault. Patching you in.
We stand now upon the very threshold of victory over the Confederacy. The only thing that can save them now is if we falter in our resolution. And we are not going to falter. Commander, you've demonstrated exemplary skills thus far. You will spearhead our invasion. Take your force straight to New Gettysburg and establish control over the area.
Arcturus, that's not what we discussed. Even if we can capture it, how will we ever hold that area?
Once the area has been secured, I'll come in to put down any attempted counterstrike.
How are you gonna do that?
I'll do it, boy. You just wait. I'll do it.
Okay, let's go. So, choose your veterans. 1-1 upgrades for infantry vehicles or ships. So I have an admission. I have played this mission. After the last one, I started getting afraid that I'd have to re-record a lot because on hard mode there's a chance I'd lose. So I have played through this on easy, but I hadn't finished the whole mission, only about half, because I wanted to see what I was up against. So let's get going, though. I'm going to pick armor because 1-1 on tanks is much better than 1-1 on anything else. Second, this mission is similar to an installation mission, where you have a certain amount of units, and that's all you get. So, I am really glad that I just tried it out and practiced it just to see what the map layout's like, because I really didn't want to have to re-record this like 80 times, and let's hope I get it on my first. So, the key to this mission is you have some tanks, protect the tanks, don't let your tanks die. Second, know where the enemy tanks are and don't get murdered by them. Now, I did just try it out on easy so that I could see what the map layout is, but I don't know, things might go sour real quick. So let's hotkey air to 1, ground to 2, and tanks to 3. Okay, so I have a general idea of what the map layout is. There's a base down in the bottom left where I'm going to go first, then a base in the top left, and then a base in the top right. Now, I only killed the bottom left base and part of the top left before I decided to stop playing. So, and the enemy does send attacks at you, so who knows what I'm going to be... I don't know, who knows what it's going to be like on hard mode. Further, if I lose my tanks, it's over. That's a big part of this.
Take it slow.
So, let's inch up. Tank. Okay, let's lure the Marine into my tanks. Let's lure both Marines into the tanks. Perfect. Okay. Take this tank out, and then we can push in with our ground units. And this is how this map's going to go. You just have to play it very safe. Don't run your air units into the turrets. Don't run your ground units into tanks. That's the key. So you see I moved my air units out of the way so I can come in and destroy this turret. And, okay, not a big deal. So an interesting thing about these is that the enemies don't really attack you. The ones that are stationed in the base generally don't come at you unless you attack them. And there are two entrances to both bases. So, like, we're coming in on the left here rather than the right. So, I'm going to push in, take part of the base, destroy what I need, and then, oh, kill this tank before it sieges. Okay. And then I'm just going to leave. Like, I'm not going to sit there and wait and, like, try and push through a second line of bunkers that take me nowhere. If that makes sense. Here's our first set of factories. I guess I should have mentioned that the objectives are destroy all Confederate starports, destroy all Confederate factories. It's pretty interesting. Okay, now there is another base over here, and I don't know if... I'm not 100% sure if you have to destroy it, because there might be a factor in here and there might not. But let's move up with the tanks up here. Right there. That's good. Let's inch up with our units. Now there's a line of bunkers here, and I know because I flew a science vessel directly over them last time and died. And a tank, so I want to avoid engaging that. Further, vultures, I might as well make sure that you have mines before... Or get rid of your mines before I lose you, inevitably, right? Let's keep a science vessel out here to make sure nothing dies. So I think I'm going to kill the command center so this base at least can't reinforce. And... okay. Hey, what was that ping? Oh! I didn't know this! So that coincided with destroying the command center. So apparently destroying the command center... that's awesome! So destroying the command center gets you more units. So let's destroy their production. And I got a second science vessel. That's real good. Let's add him to our air group and add this guy to our tank group. There is another barracks up there. I don't know if I want to risk it because there is a bunker line up there. Let's just go. Let's just get out of here, right? Okay, so they're coming at me. It looks like. Well, 2 Marines. Never mind. That seemed fine. Let's make sure. Tanks. Okay. So let's get them... yeah! Yeah, Spider Mine. Okay, I got them to siege. Are they going to unsiege? Yes. So attack them. Yeah! Okay, took no damage from those tanks. Wow, okay, so the attacks that they send at you are pretty rough considering they send siege tanks at you in the normal attacks. Okay, so we took out this base, and we got some extra units, which I didn't know we got. Let's go top left. This is a little stressful because one wrong move and that's it. One of my weaknesses for sure is not... oh my god, that's so many wraiths. One of my weaknesses for sure is not using all of my units' special abilities when I have more than 1 or 2. So like when I just have 1, sure, no big deal, right? But now that I have wraiths that can cloak, I have a battlecruiser that can Yamato, I have science vessels that can EMP and defense matrix and irradiate, I have tanks that can siege, I just have so many units that can do different things that it's just hard to keep track of it. Not to mention I have heroes that if they die, I lose. And those heroes have abilities. Jim Raynor doesn't even have stim, but I have Kerrigan. And that just makes this much harder, because not only... it's not that I forget to use them, I start getting like flustered, like, oh god, what do I use now? What should I use? I'm really, and I get really stressed when I've got a huge attack wave coming at me. The reason that I'm going to go for top left is I know it's another group of factories, and that's definitely one I want to go for first. So let's siege up here and take out this bunker. And science vessels, you're going to be important because you're going to defense matrix. Let's inch up just a little bit. You saw those things flying over. That's wraiths that fly over us. It's pretty neat. One more shot. Let's defense matrix this guy. For that reason, because those units that come out of the bunkers can actually kill me. Okay, now this is about as far as I got. I got up this next ramp. And the one thing that I definitely remember is that up this ramp, there's like 1 turret and then a bunch of tanks. I don't know about a bunch, but there are tanks. So I'm going to move my units up here and Yamato one of the tanks so that it doesn't kill me later. Back up. Okay. There's the tank. Let's get rid of him. Perfect. Okay. Now I don't want to get bottlenecked here. Let's move the tanks up. This is the edge of the map. I think it's annoying that I can't move it over anymore. Okay, that's a large force coming at me. Wraiths don't die. Perfect. I think I lost that Wraith, but that's okay. Science vessel, let's move you up so that we can get sight. There is a tank. Air units, this is what you're for. The air units focusing the tanks, not get killed by Goliaths. Okay. Okay, let's inch the tanks up. I don't see any of their tanks, so this is good. But I don't want to risk my ground forces. There's a tank. I'm chasing him down. Okay, so let's go. Good. So that's what I needed to do. I needed to cover my tanks with my air units. And let's scoot these guys up behind. Okay. And hopefully this stops their production of tanks, like, entirely. Let's get out, get out, get out, get out. I want these guys to attack into my tanks. That's exactly what they did. Back, 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 back. Into the tanks. Always want them into the tanks. Need my science vessel. Okay. Tanks, unsiege. Let's just move up with the battle cruiser in front and take these out. Oh god, okay, they're really not happy. Defense matrix. Don't move forward, ground units. Okay. There's another command center here, so I assume that I'll be able to... You know what, I have defense matrix. So let's just focus on the tanks. First the SCVs. Man, they are just bringing in Marines here over and over again. I don't want to lose this battlecruiser because I need the Yamato specifically for these instances. Luckily, I can Yamato the, or my siege tanks can hit the SCVs as they come out. Let's do this again. Kill the tank. Okay, now I can finally move up with my ground units. And, oh, what I was saying was there's another command center, so I'll be able to get some reinforcements. Okay. So I'd say this base is pretty much ours. Tanks siege. Can't believe my fire bat is still alive. That might change, like, right now. So I killed the factories. I don't know if there's any more. So I should just keep checking. Still have my medic. That's good. Oh, there's the ping. Yeah. Ooh, 2 tanks. Alright, let's make sure these don't die and get them up to my other units. Back up. I don't know what just attacked me. Is there another tank? Okay. Oh, I saw a starport. Gotta make sure we handle that. Unsiege tanks. Add you to the group. Okay, so now we can move up with the tanks and take out these starports and barracks. The barracks you don't have to kill, but I'm going to because I want to make sure... Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Because I want to make sure they aren't coming at me with a ton of Marines. Because they just keep rebuilding them. Oh no, my fire bat finally went down. Okay, let's move up with the tanks. And siege. Okay, these wraiths are getting real annoying. Okay. Goliath, I need you to stay back. Please, Jim Raynor, don't risk it. Losing Kerrigan or Jim Raynor would be the worst thing to have happen in this. Okay, we clean him up. I'm not going to try and fight my way out here because I'm assuming it's like another line of bunkers. Like, why would I want to do that? Purple, it looks like I can get in probably up here or down here. So, I'm not really sure which I should choose. I'm going to go... Top would be closer, which is exactly why I'm not going to do it. Because let's be honest, anytime you do the easier route, or seemingly the easier route, you get fucked. Okay, now I'm back in complete blind territory. This is a pretty cool mission, though. This is nothing like any of the original Brood War missions, like, at all. Very, very neat. I haven't lost any tanks yet, so maybe that's exactly why this mission is going to continue to go well. Okay, so let's go down here. We can scout out with one of my science vessels first.
Receiving headquarters.
I don't want my air units to go way around. Did I lose all my wraiths? Because yeah, I did. That's okay. They really weren't that great.
Let's roll.
Yep, looks like I can get them through here. Oh yeah, okay, that's what's gonna happen. My units got stuck.
Yes, sir.
Don't want to be losing any of my units.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you.
I don't know what is this on the map? Do you see this? This little like broken thing? I don't know what that is.
What now? Thinking the same thing?
See, and now it's gone. That's strange.
Out with it.
Okay, so we've taken out most of the enemy forces except this purple base. Hopefully, things don't go so poorly
Greetings, Commander.
that I lose. Okay, bunker.
Affirmative, sir.
Do I see any tanks? I want to look out for the tanks. Marines.
Commencing.
Tanks, you move up. Actually, all of you move up.
I gotcha.
Transmit.
Let's see if we can get range of that bunker. I don't know if that's in range.
Ready.
And I don't know what these garrisons are. I have enough tanks now that I should be pretty safe.
Affirmative, sir.
Let's get sight. There we go. And I can spot the ghosts. Dick ghosts.
Greetings, Commander.
There's a tank. Yamato. It's your time to shine. Perfect. Let's not lose my battle cruiser. Defense matrix, the front guy, even though I killed their tank before it got to me. So they do have tanks, and they were willing to move them, it looked like. Okay, it's time to go. I probably should tank hop and leave some sieged, but I didn't. Okay, this factory is going to need to go down as well, because that's apparently where the tanks are coming from. Though as they spawn, I'll be able to kill them. I think this mission's probably in the bag. Where's the command center? I want to kill that too, so I can get more units if I need them.
Receiving headquarters.
Oh, it's way up there. Oh, science vessel, no! Okay, I got all the starports. There's probably the last factory. Just out of curiosity, I kind of want to kill the command center just to see what I get. So let's siege the tanks and have them attack the command center. So this did seem... Okay, I'm getting units. So this seemed, nice, 2 more tanks. This seemed significantly harder than easy, that's for sure. The attacks that the enemy sent at you were pretty rough. Anyway, that's it. I didn't use lockdown once this mission. Wow. That was a neat little cutscene. Oh, there's more. I like just the little nuance there of, like, the reinforcements are Alpha Squadron, which is General Duke, who said he was the one that would be coming to secure the area.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out.
That's really cool. So that's the dialogue that ended at the end that should have come at the end of the big push, and that's where it was in the original game. But it makes sense that it's there because we actually went down to the planet and cleared out an area where we land, and that's actually where the next mission takes place, where we have a base. So that's pretty sweet. That mission was fun, and yeah, I am actually glad that I practiced it because if I would have walked into some of those tanks, that it would have been over. Just over. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.